Hey YouTube, Jonathan here at Night Knowledge. Last week's video went over some day one tips for Borderlands 3 by following your shims, which is settings, social, hotkeys, mail, movement, and map. Today's video is going to go over a selling tip, the SDU priorities, how to apply weapon skins, hijacking vehicles, and more movement tips. Let's get started. So you already know that you can sell in two ways at the vending machine, either by going to the sell menu and manually clicking on the item, or by setting them to junk and selling them all at one time. What you may not know is that you don't need to sell all your junk from the sell menu, but you can actually do it from the buy menu by pressing the same sell all button. You'll notice your balance increases when you do so. It may not seem like much, but anything that shaves off time from inventory management means more time playing. The second tip that I'd like to go over are storage deck upgrades, SDU. I normally recommend the first thing you do is buy as many backpack upgrades as you can afford as soon as you get to Sanctuary. The reason for this is that in Borderlands 3 there are significantly less vending machines than in previous games, and the starting 6 storage is far too little. The more you can hold, the more you can sell, and the more upgrades you can purchase in the long run. Any extra money could be spent on pistol upgrades because, at least at this time, a large majority of standard and even red chests will give you pistols rather than any other type of gun. The next thing that I'll show you is how to apply weapon skins. Very easy. Open up your inventory, select the gun you desire, and select Inspect. In the bottom right will be the option to apply the weapon skin of your choice. For our fourth tip today, you'll notice on Promethea that there are areas with purple vehicles that, if you drive back to the Catch-A-Ride station, will teach you an upgrade for your vehicles. In an early mission, it'll teach you that you can interact with adjacent enemy vehicles to throw out its inhabitants and to be able to drive it. If you bring it back to the Catch-A-Ride, there is a chance you'll learn something different from it too. Unlike previous Borderlands games, the enemy AI is less likely to run you over, causing instant death, so it's much easier to hijack and learn new upgrades. The last thing I'll cover today are some more movement tips. Once again, to shave time, you can press the jump button repeatedly while climbing a ladder to go up faster. Sliding is the new bunny hopping, and you'll notice that you can slide over trash and skag piles to open them up, rather than manually interacting with them or shooting them. You may not ever need this, but you can slide over barrels to launch them away from you and hopefully damage enemies. And for your melee builds, don't forget, you can slide into enemies first to do some extra damage.
Let's do it.
So that concludes today's tip video for Borderlands 3. I know it's not a video like Typhon log locations, but sometimes it's the small things, like the ones we learned today, that makes a big impact on our enjoyment of the game. I hope they ended up helping you. Check out the rest of my channel for videos on board games, video games, and other fun things. And like God Queen Tyrene so eloquently says, don't forget to like, follow, and obey.